Hey everyone, welcome to today's record review. Today we're going to be looking at the Russ Taff Walls of Glass, a classic Christian contemporary album from 1983. I know it is very critically acclaimed and it's actually one of his most popular ones. And we're going to actually look at it here. Now, before I flip it over, you can see this pretty cool design right here. It's literally standing next to a wall of glass. It has like a kind of painting effect, so I have no idea if this was actually a painting or if this is just a picture from Photoshop at the time. Yes, there was Photoshop in the 80s, if you didn't know. And here's the back. We can see in the back a broken glass window. And we have here actually something that says, "Please come and break the walls down and show this captive heart how to be free." I think it's one of the lyrics in the album. Either way, cool slogan. We have here also some alternate shots of Russ just being happy and hanging out with his wife. And we have right here the side note 1 and side 2, so we're going to get into it. I guess we'll just show you the record first, since that's I think how we've been doing it. And here is the inside. Now, it's not color. Yeah, color was hard to do in the 80s, but we have some really cool pictures here. We have here Russ and his wife again. We also have here, I think these is some of the studio musicians. I don't know who their names are exactly, but I think they're referenced. Oh, yeah, they're referenced right here, so you can check it out if you're interested. And lyrics on this side. Yeah, unlike the other records, this one actually has all the lyrics, and just take a good look at this, because I know that lyrics for some of these old songs are hard to find, so you can check it out if you listen to them and want to know exactly what he's saying. You can check it out right here. Alright, so let's actually get into the record itself. I think it pulls out this way. And we can actually see the physical record. So I can take it out. There we go. Now we got here side 1. We have the songs Tell Them, Walls of Glass, I Want to Change, Pure in Heart, We Will Stand. And on side 2, we got here... Oh my gosh, upside down. It's kind of hard to hold these without touching the inside because you don't want to touch that. Here we got here side 2 with Jeremiah, Inside Look, Just Believe, Catherine's Song, and Unto the Lamb. Now let's get on to each individual song. So we'll start off with Tell Them. Now, Tell Them is an interesting song. Lyrically, I think it has to do with when Jesus comes again and all the signs and wonders that will happen before Jesus returns. And it's a really fun and surprisingly groovy song that sounds pretty professional, really well done. Next, we have Walls of Glass. While it is the title song, it's not the most memorable song, but still a pretty good song in terms of music and lyrics. Next, we have I Want to Change, another pretty, I'd say jazzy. Not really sure how to describe it. Just like this whole album has like a kind of a really funky 80s easy listening. It's really good. I Want to Change is one of those songs. Next you have Pure in Heart, kind of a mix of a gospel and a little bit of 80s slashed in. It's a really fun song and really good. Next we have We Will Stand, which is probably the most well-known song on this album. Although it is a gospel song, it actually became one of the most popular gospel songs in the 80s and has been pretty well known and actually even sung in some churches until this day. It's a very popular song, and I say if you want to listen to any of these songs, I definitely recommend you listen to We Will Stand. It is a great song, and not just We Will Stand, but listen to the other ones too, because they're really great. Now, starting off with side 2, we're starting off with the song Jeremiah, which actually is a cover of Michael O'Meriton's song from his 1984 White Horse album. And I must actually say it's actually slightly better depending on your type of music. But it's actually a really great rendition, a really great cover. And next we have Inside Look, which is actually the rocker of this album, if you could say, which surprisingly it is a really fun rock song. I definitely recommend you check that one out as well, really fun. Then we have Just Believe, which is I think it's one of his most popular openers for his concerts. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was a very popular song live. And you will actually believe it because it starts out as a kind of like a gospel song, and then actually goes to like a bit of a jazz song, and it's a really fun song. Next, you have Catherine's song, which I don't really know much about from what I remember in the linear notes. I think it was dedicated to a special person. If you know exactly what this song was about, then let us know in the comments. Next we have Unto the Lamb, which is another traditional gospel song. I will admit they probably tried to make it sound as epic as they could at the time, and it does its job. It's a really good song. So I will say that all the songs in this album is really good, and this whole album itself has just become I really think one of the most popular albums in contemporary Christian music, and I'm definitely glad we were able to review this. This is a really fun album, and I really hope you guys enjoy. And actually, as a bonus for anyone not expecting, we actually also have another album from Russ Taff, not the vinyl because well, we don't have the vinyl, but we have the CD and the original CD. This is Russ Taff's Metals, a second popular album from Russ Taff that came out in 1985. And we see the track list right here. We have here Vision, I'm Not Alone, Metals, Not Gonna Bow, Here I Am, I've Come Too Far, Silent Love, How Much It Hurts, Rock Solid, and God Only Knows. And right here it says, in honor of the ultimate act of heroism, we are his metals. Referencing to, of course, whose medals? God's medals. And right here we have a really hip, really hip version of him holding his guitar, acting really hip because it means the 80s it's hip. And I'll do my best to remove the linear notes because just me, when it comes to older CDs, linear notes can be pretty hard to get out. But here we got here the cover. Next we have here the track list. Now there are lyrics on here, but these lyrics are way too small for us to actually see them directly. But you know, you got here the lyrics, you have some of the songs. Now the fun fact is that many of these songs were written by some popular, other popular Christian singers like Chris Eaton and Roby Duke, as well as also having background vocals from soon to become hit stars like Kim Boyce. Also, we have here a fun picture of him hanging out with his wife again. And yeah, that's it for extracting the linear notes.
I'm pretty sure there's the second side, because
oh, the second side?
the second side. Like flip it over.
Nope, that's it. That's all we got.
Okay.
Okay, and then you got the CD. So we're gonna check that out. Not really much to show here. They didn't really have picture discs around this time, so just a song list, but still pretty cool. And that's it in sense of our technically Russ Taff record and CD review. So I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you all next time on the next record review. Next we have Inside Look, surprisingly the one rocker on this album. And we got here Marigold checking it out. And now she's gonna go somewhere else. Hi.
Okay.
Mary.
Okay, I think after you start, did you finish talking about Jeremiah?